I'm Cheryl Fiandaca. CBS News sources say law enforcement has identified a person of interest in the Brown University shooting, and a search for that person is underway right now. This person has been the subject of a massive manhunt since Saturday night, since a gunman opened fire at a Brown University building. 2 students were killed, 9 others were hurt. The students were wrapping up final exam study session when the shooting occurred. Now, police have released several photos and videos of the person they were trying to identify, and they asked people to focus on the person's body movements. The FBI also offered a $50,000 reward for information leading to the arrest and identification and conviction of the person responsible. Let's go to WBZ security analyst Ed Davis for more on what he thinks is going on here. Ed?
Hi, Cheryl. Great to talk to you. This is an important milestone in this investigation. The information that we've received that they've identified the individual is a huge step. And it's interesting, you know, in just a few days, how they've been able to put all this, compile all that digital evidence, get it out to the public. We don't know exactly how the information was derived, but it does take time to take the evidence, compile it, put it out in a way that people can understand it, and then hopefully the public weighs in. And I'm sure that played a role here. They were very good in getting valid and decent descriptions of this individual out. This is a very fraught time, though. If they're on this guy now and they haven't taken him into custody, this is the ultimate part of an investigation, and it's very dangerous.
I know you said it's dangerous, and, you know, at this point they've zeroed in on who this person is. What else do you think they might know about this suspect that would help capture him? Ed, are you able to hear us? Okay, I think we may have lost Ed there. So let's bring in WBZ's Louisa Mola, who is in Providence, Rhode Island with
Hello?
More on this. Oh, there's Ed. Ed's back. Ed, can you hear me now?
I can. Now, yep.
Okay, so I know you said that this is a dangerous situation. What do you think that they know about this suspect at this point, other than, you know, obviously his identity?
Well, the great thing is that once you have the identity, you can start to compile reams of information on the individual. And that's the way this thing starts. Once you have a name, you can run that person down and then ultimately learn everything about them that's publicly and privately available. They're going to be executing search warrants. They're going to be exploiting devices. They're going to be looking at digital footprints. All of that stuff will come together to provide a clear picture of who the individual is. And as I was just saying to a colleague, that starts the ability to put a motivation together here. Motive is so important to these things, and that information gets you started down the road to develop a motive.
And I think that's what most people really want to know. I mean, what was this person doing there, and what was the motive for the attack? It seems, you know, this is a university where students are preparing for, you know, last-minute exams at the end of the year. It's scary for the students, scary for the families. You know, what do you think investigators are looking into in that direction?
Well, the key thing is to get the person into custody, and this is an armed and dangerous suspect that's on the loose, who really has nothing to lose at this point in time. So, you know, job one is to put the cuffs on him. And then once that happens, all of that follow-up information, in many ways, the investigation just starts at that point, because that's where you get some clear idea as to who you're dealing with, where they came from, what was in their mind when this happened. And then you might have to establish links or backgrounds to some of the victims. You know, you never know exactly what the reason was for this until you get to this point. But then you can go back to the victims and the community and give them real assurance that you have the right person and that they are taken out of circulation so that they can't hurt anybody else.
And, I know that they said yesterday at the news conference that they did recover some DNA evidence. And how helpful do you think that may have been in identifying the suspect here?
Well, that is the single most important piece of information and evidence that you can derive from a crime scene. Nowadays, if you have that, you can pretty much be assured that you're going to catch the person. It might take years, but that kind of definitive identification, it's even better than a fingerprint. It really does make the difference in a case. They announced fairly early that they had DNA evidence. It'll be interesting to see how they got that evidence. Was it from a handgun or a rifle? We don't even know exactly what was used in the assault, but you can get touch DNA from pieces of evidence that the suspect put his fingers on. But more than likely, there might be some blood splatter. Firing a gun in rapid succession in a combat type of setting will oftentimes lead to cuts and bruises and things like that. And that could have been the source of it. But I'm speculating here, but DNA is critical, and the fact that they have it is extremely good for this investigation.
So at this point, Ed, what do you think the investigators are doing to try to track this guy down?
This is old-fashioned surveillance. They'll be on his telephone. They'll have people in the field. They'll be using every piece of, ingenious type of investigative techniques to get close to this guy, to find out what he's doing, who's with him, and also who may have been in touch with him in the last 24 hours. So we don't know how long. They say they know him. The second question is, are they on him? And if they are, who's he having contact with? How is he moving around? And have they made the decision to take him into custody immediately upon him moving from wherever he might be? So it's hard to discern exactly where they are in that whole progression of possibilities, but this is classic end stage investigative processes.